Hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Andrew Can, and together we can game. In the last episode of Can Play That Dragon Cancer, we saw Ryan, Joel's father, reaching for this arcade cabinet of sorts. We're gonna see what this is. I don't really know what they're gonna be going for with this arcade cabinet. Joel the Baby Knight. Huh.
Hop in bed, boys. Let's go.
Boys, get in bed.
Oh, can you at least tell us a story?
That Dragon Cancer. Press buttons to start. High scores HKG, GEG, JEG, bah. Press any button to start. It's interesting because I realized they may have other children, actually.
Okay.
I haven't thought of that, really.
This is the story of a very brave knight named Joel.
Joel the Baby Knight?
Yes, Joel the Baby Knight, but he's also Joel the very brave knight, and he was being chased by a dragon.
Whoa.
Cancer.
I was not expecting this. I also like how they're taking this story. Okay, so we can throw spears. We can jump. This is interesting. I wasn't expecting the story to be... Well, I mean, it makes sense. But this is actually really visually cool.
Because of his tumor?
Okay.
Where does the dragon live?
Good
In
question.
a forest.
Is the dragon big?
Very.
So the dragon being Cancer is big, very big. I love this art style. Whoa.
So
Wait a minute. I ducked.
much fire, you guys.
Oh, now we're no longer in the cabinet. That other one was crap. I ducked. What is that? Is that a tree stump?
So, Joel has armor.
Oh.
Like a sword and a shield and stuff.
Ooh, or maybe a spear?
I like the spear. It'd be cooler if we could use the sword.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, crap.
So brave Sir Joel with his sword and his shield and his awesome spear.
Can I double
and
jump?
His super jumping ability.
Okay, thank God.
Being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
I like how they're telling their children this.
He also has grace.
I like
Not a superpower.
It's the best superpower.
Do you guys know what grace means?
grace.
Yeah,
I thought you said race. I was really confused.
Yeah, it's kind of like oh,
I don't know if the score does anything. But I love the visual style it's taken because it feels paper, even though I can tell it's 3D. It actually does feel like paper, and I like how it kind of looks like cardboard boxes cut out. I really love this art style.
no, and he's not the only one who's ever tried to fight this dragon. Some very brave knights have fought this dragon and lost. And some are able to drive the dragon off. And then they can go home and they can quit fighting for it. And the kingdom is safe.
Joel's been fighting this dragon for a long time, huh?
A long time.
But Joel found a nice empty cave where he could rest.
So I
And it
love
seems
this
like
scene.
The dragon couldn't find him.
Well, that's good. Though I doubt that's what's gonna happen. Okay, this is...
But just when he thought that the danger was past, the dragon found his hiding spot and came after him in the
Oh
cave.
no. Are we gonna have to fight the dragon in this, like,
That dragon's
arcade
going
cabinet?
Joel's going to lose.
Why do you say that?
How do we...
Joel is just a baby. Babies can't kill dragons.
You're right.
No, we can't.
Baby can't kill the dragon.
Do I hit him in the... Like, I don't know where I...
That's the best part of the story.
Oh.
God fights for Joel. So he fights that dragon Cancer right with Joel. And we know that God can win even if Joel can't. That's grace.
Okay, God, oh, that was not God. That was Andrew failing.
Well,
Oh, so we
Tim
actually have
from
health.
Church, Mom. He
Tim?
died from cancer.
Oh, crap, we are playing as Tim.
Yeah.
Of course, God fought for Tim too. Tim fought so well.
Okay.
So brave,
I thought it was
so
like...
strong. God is so proud of him. So maybe for Tim, getting to be done fighting was great.
Okay, how do I dodge that? Not like that. Wait. Well, if we go to heaven, I'm not sure if we lose. But she got a point. Maybe for some, stopping the fight is grace, and I agree. Drowning, interesting. I agree with that quote. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be playing the game again. Oh, guess we're going above water again. Well, we went that way last time. I think we can go this way now. Is that like a baby carriage thing? I want to fly over there, but I don't think I can. What?
Ryan! Oh, Ryan, get in the boat.
I can't.
You have to, you'll drown.
We're already drowning. How can you sit there like that?
Despair doesn't help anything.
Neither does false hope. And I'm not despairing.
How can you say false hope? You're drowning.
Well, you're missing your oars. And you don't even know where you're going. And yet you're so sure you're gonna get there.
It's better than drowning.
Well, enjoy floating on the surface like you always do.
There's nothing deep about drowning. Just get in the boat.
You have to let me feel this. Someone has to.
That's not fair. I love him as much as you do. I just really believe we're going to be okay.
That was very strong. I can only imagine what they're going through. Their parents, they love Joel, and they know he's going to die. That all they're doing now is buying time. And he has to be able to feel despair because it's part of the process, and it's hard when he feels like she's asking him to be so strong, and she'd rather float than drown, but he'd rather not, and it's so interesting. I want to see what these bottles say. Let's go ahead and click on them.
Dear Mr. Barnett, I'm not sure if this letter will get to you. However, I felt the need to write to you in your company. My daughter recently passed away after a long battle with cancer, and she was only 14 years old. In our short time with her, we saw her transformed from our wonderful little girl into a sickly child who spent far too many days in her bed full of pain. We worried that we would never see her happy again. Well, the hospital gave her access to a computer, and she found her way to your game. I'm unsure really what it is, but from the day that she began playing Legends of Terrace, our daughter changed. She sat up, she was excited, she smiled again. She told us all these stories about what she was doing in the lands, all the things she wanted to do in real life but was too sick to try. She swam in the ocean, rode a horse, she had birthdays, bought a house, and she went on adventures with these new friends from all over the world. I don't know how to explain the happiness that it brought to us. For a short while, our daughter returned to us. She'd regained the wonder and an optimism that the illness had taken from her. She talked about the strange lands that you had made, the creatures, magical things, and adventures she went on. She lost her battle for life, but you helped bring our daughter back for a short time. And for that, we're eternally thankful. Sincerely, Julie.
That is an amazing story. I don't know if the land of Terrace is real. If it is, let me know. But one thing I love about gaming, and I think this game definitely shows, is that gaming can be a way to help cope. It can be a way of escapism to where you don't have to think about anything else. It's just you and whatever you're doing. And it sounds like her daughter found that, and I think that's incredible. And it's such a lot of people view gaming as a negative thing, but that is so good for her daughter, and even her. You could really feel the sincerity. Let me know if you have a game you just love. No matter how you feel, you play it and you feel better. For me, I have to say, even though I haven't played in a while, it would be Pokemon. And I am excited for Sun and Moon at the time of the recording this, but let's see what this one says.
We miss Carrie at week 12. Sad, sad. But surely the next one will go better. It does. We relax after week 12. The belly grows. We take pictures. Alex talks and plays music to the little one inside. I walk on the frozen North Sea. Skip the sauna. No risk to this one. Week 29, a sonogram bonus. Twins! We float on air. We brainstorm names. Week 31, we crash. Too soon. Too soon. They whimper, open eyes, look into ours. Off to the incubators. We drag ourselves home, cry, hope, pray. We visit, touch, keep track on a wall chart. Stefan's heart beats strong. He grasps a finger. Then he fades. His brain bruised from breech birth. Day 5, he dies. We grieve, but pray for Nicholas. He gains weight. His heart is strong. Then he too fades. His intestinal tract necrotic, falling apart. Day 10, Nicholas dies. We want to die too. We despair into darkness, but hold together. Not easy when a child dies. The what-ifs torment for a while. What if I hadn't swum? If I hadn't lifted groceries? If we'd had a different doctor? But we go on to have 3 wonderful living children. Still, we miss these 2 always.
That was so sad. It had a pretty happy ending considering, but twins dying early, prematurely. God. Some would argue that the death of a child is meaningless because that child has had no life to live. Now, while in some ways I understand that thought process, understanding that birth is not a child's choice, that it is a parent's choice. Usually. So, that being said, the parents feel way more than the child will ever feel, obviously. And I'm sorry for their loss, but they even said themselves they eventually had 3 healthy, beautiful children, and that's not a loss. And I hope that woman and her husband love and adore their children like I know they do. I'm curious what this bottle holds.
Dear Julie, thank you for your letter. I am honored to have played any small part in bringing your daughter joy. She will be missed within the game. I knew your daughter as Hanara of the Knights Guild. In our world, she lived in Dvardik and defended the city many times from the forces of evil. Your daughter may have ultimately lost her battle with that dragon cancer, but in my game, she was the Dragon Slayer. Since you don't know much about the game or who she was there, I'm sending you a screenshot of one of your daughter's adventures. Sincerely, Paul.
Now that's how you respond. That was an amazing thing. And I'm glad we got I'm glad first that Paul responded, and I'm glad Julie wrote. I'm so happy we got to see it. That was amazing. I want to see what's in this one. Oh, I think this is her journey. Outside the night skill, you stand in front of two portcullis entrance. The Knight's Guild, the portcullis, is currently raised, allowing access southward to the courtyard. North leads to a dark tower. Obvious exits. North, south, east, southeast, southwest. Suit of armor is offering a quest. Use show quest. Hands. You're carrying a wildly flaming longsword in your right hand. Your left hand is empty. Nephris flies to the north. Lemire screeches at you. Nephir flies to the north, letting out a loud screech. Hello. Henra says hello. The sun has begun to set across the lands of Terrace. Visari, the goddess of time and history, appears before you. Please be patient as I record your deeds from this day. You feel a comforting sensation. A strange glow appears before you. Vargr smiles upon you. Thank you for your patience. Nephris says, hey. Salute Neph. You snap to attention and salute Nephris. Nephris dismounts from her fugitive I don't know how to pronounce that. Look, Henera, Professor. She is a human fighter in excellent health. She appears to be a novice and a warder of the gates of the Knight's Guild. She is a great unwashed of Dever. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce that. She is a citizen in good standing. She is carrying a wildly flaming longsword in her right hand. Her left hand is empty. Her armor consists of dragon helm, padded cloth armor, thick linen leggings, simple leather boots, rose-crested tabard, padded linen gloves. Her jewelry consists of... She's not wearing jewelry. She is mounted upon a black war stallion named Lucky. She is your equal. So that was one of the screen caps of their game, but I wonder if it was DOS, if it was all Word. I don't know. Let me know if you know anything of the Legend of Terrace, though I'll probably research on my own time. I'm curious to what this bottle is of.
I'm reminded that having faith does not mean denying what is happening to Joel. Faith means knowing exactly what is happening and also knowing that God has a truth that trumps every other fact.
Holding strong to her conviction. While I may not be religious, I cannot help but appreciate her clear devotion as a Christian, as a person, and that to me makes her strong. I wonder, are we going under again? Oh. No, it appears not. We're at a lower view this time, though. Let's see what these bottles say.
I'm sure my expectation looks like denial, but seeing Joel dying does not make me any less certain that he will be healed. In some ways, I feel more certain, not because the same doubts don't come to me, but because I know that they will not be entertained much longer, because this chapter is almost finished, and we will have an ending one way or the other. So the doubts and fears that make me reaffirm that even if I'm wrong, this is where I stand, become less and less powerful.
That's a very strong point. There will be an ending. That's the only thing out of this entire situation that is for sure. And the way she looks, even if she's wrong, she's gonna stand where she's gonna back what she said. She's such a strong character, Amy. Strong woman. I know she's real.
People's conciliatory words of comfort meant to reassure us and help us accept Joel's death don't sit well with me. They aren't offensive because I know the heart behind them is good, but they are weak words because it's so obvious to me that death is the given. I don't have to work to be ready for it or accept it. It is coming whether I would accept it or not. It has been coming slowly for so long. I don't have to work to understand that Joel is dying. It is obvious. Heaven is amazing. And so, I'm not worried about death. It will come regardless of where I stand and wait. But now, death is circling close enough for redemption to finally feel closer.
Just watching her go through her journey, seeing her thoughts. I wonder if that's actually excerpts from her real writing, because it's just so powerful. Wonder what this one will say. I love how she's holding Joel on the side.
This is the part of the story where a daring rescue can thwart Death's intentions just in time, perhaps when it looks like it's already too late. I want to watch for that. I don't need to focus my eyes on Death, studying it in its slow progression. Its course is already clear. But there is a glory that is coming, and its journey to us is wild and quick and frightening, and I want to be watching for that glory. I want to stand trembling in awe before God and His power. Not sure that this thing that we've asked for is something we can quite manage, but trying anyway. Death is the given. But the life that is possible now for Joel, the miracle that could come now that death is so close, is something worth pursuing, worth risking everything to see with my own eyes.
Interesting. It appears we can't fly over there, but we can go in the water again. I think this is a continuation of him drowning. We just seem to be clicking. He just keeps swimming. Loading. Dehydration. Oh no.
Huh. The sunset looks pretty from here. The orange glow cast on the wall. Better than the muted colors of this hospital. I wonder why they choose blues and greens. They, the ones who choose the colors that heal. Green for life. Blue. For comfort. Purple stripes to hide the stains. This chair is too small and sticks to my skin. I hate vinyl.
Ugh. I agree with that sentiment, but I think that's going to be it for this episode. That's going to be it for today. Let me know if you've ever played The Legend of Terrace. Let me know what you know about that game. Let me know about a game that whenever you play it, it's your escape from reality. For me, I think it is probably Pokemon. That was the last thing my mother bought me, was Pokemon Blue. Let me know yours. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.